Well, fair warning, once you hear this, you cannot unhear it.
If you like what you see, keep watching. Welcome to House of Riz with your host Riz. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to download and play any of your favorite GameCube or Wii games. So let's just hop right into it. And this process is the dolphin-emu.org. This is Dolphin site, so you can download the Dolphin emulator. We're also going to need 7-zip. So if you want to just go to Google, type in 7-zip.org. Basically, it's a program that'll help you uncompress files and folders. So a lot of these ROMs that are for the Dolphin emulator will be compressed, obviously, because they're about a gig to maybe 2 gigs big, depending on the game. And this is just the fastest way to obviously get the information that you need, or the files that you need. So we're gonna go here, we're just gonna click download. I already have it installed, so I'm just not gonna download it again. And this is already for Windows. This is a Windows machine, so 64-bit is fine. So once we hop into that, we're gonna hop back into our Dolphin website. And this is where you download Dolphin. Literally on the front page, it says download Dolphin. We're gonna click that. And usually I go for the latest update, which was about 2 months ago. We're gonna do Windows 64. We don't need ARM 64, we need Time 64. New folder, and I'll just name it, GameCube ROMs. Like I said, this is going to go somewhere else, so definitely keep it in a place you can move it around, you can easily pick, right? So once we do this, we're gonna go and grab Dolphin, because like I said, Dolphin should be downloaded. We're gonna open file location. Open it again. If it doesn't take you directly to where you need to be, which is inside of Dolphin. And as you can see here, I have my GameCube ROMs here already that are filled with obviously plenty of games already. You have to open up 7-zip. As you can see, my file's already here. You need to open up your ROMs folder and click and drag it over. So I'm just going to show you on this empty one here. We're just going to click and drag. Get the last step I told you, because we're going to need our inside the file location for Dolphin. We're going to still need that open, because all we're going to do is we're going to drop this folder into the Dolphin app. To the file location, you're just going to click and drag this file here. I already did it. Obviously don't want to duplicate it, so after that, you should be able to see the games, all your games, inside of the Dolphin app. Before we do that, before you jump into a game, I know it can be exciting, trust. You still need to map your buttons for your controllers. So, and I love this app. You can use Wii controllers. Like, apparently you can play online. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm looking forward to test it, maybe with you guys. So just let me know. I'm always down. If you want to set the buttons for the Legion, you have to click this drop down. You have to go to SDL Legion controller for Windows. Once you click this and you start mapping the buttons, the way to indicate if it's working properly is if you calibrate the control stick and the C stick. Once you calibrate that, that's how you know the controllers are connected and they're ready to go. So right now I'm just moving them around. If I push any buttons, like I'm pushing my B button, you see how button 1 will bold itself? That's how I know all the buttons are getting mapped correctly, right? L and R. What you're gonna do is you are gonna create a profile, because if you want to play with friends or family, it is easier when you have multiple controllers just to set them to the profile that you already have set, assuming that it's going to be the standard controls. So once you do all your button mapping, make sure you type in here PlayStation setup, Lenovo setup, anything really, and hit save. So then when you have other controllers, you just hit load profile. All right, and then once that's set, we're gonna go to graphics. So the best way to I did it was for the back end. I did Direct 3D 12. Like I said, assuming that anybody's using ROG Ally, Steam Deck, or even a Lenovo Legion, or any handheld, right? That's obviously as strong as these ones. Um, Direct 3D 12 is good. I use the graphics card that comes in the Lenovo, which is the AMD Radeon. Force my aspect to 16.9 or 16 by 9. And generally speaking, you don't necessarily have to do this. I like doing it, and I also like full screening. It gives me that full effect. Um, so after that, we're gonna go to internal resolution. I set mine 5 times native, which is, in my opinion, it looks really, really good. And this is the setting I got the most perfect performance with. Obviously, you can go higher. You can go 4K, 5K, 8K. Plug it into my TV. And then hacks I didn't touch. For performance statistics, obviously to show you guys, my community, my viewers, I did turn on my frames per second just to keep an eye on it to see when it dips. Super Smash Bros. Does have a lot going on screen, like I said before, especially with the menu screen and you just changing certain things or just going through the menu. So I just wanted to see when it dips, when it jumps back up. So now that the graphics is fine, like I said, it was literally a couple clicks. We're gonna load up our Smash Bros.